What's up, witches? ZenWitch here again with another unboxing. How are you doing? How are you hanging in through our times of chaos? Oh, wow. What a year. What a lifetime 2020 has been, huh? So today I'm bringing you something just a little bit weird. You like weird stuff, right? I mean, obviously, because you're like me. I have had to clear off my entire desk to bring you this unboxing. It's one of the most interesting things I have in my arsenal. Interesting in that, there are so many different things you get that are clearly marketed as games, like Ask Xandar, that you can twist it around to be a fortune telly type thing. But this one is actually made to be a fortune teller. This is by Pressman is the publisher. The Fortune Teller, the exciting way to read your past and predict your future. Readings on love, home, business, future, and more. This set contains fortune teller cards and prediction board. Let's look at the back. The cards say that there is triumph in your business, but there is also anxiety there that you must pay attention to. This anxiety has to do with a meeting that is about to occur, and they've got the words here, triumph, anxiety, and meeting, in italics. In your home life, we see a trip on the horizon, and this will bring you a special understanding that you didn't have before. So these are all these little keywords here. The fortune teller card system allows you to peer into the future and read the fortune of your friends, family, and yourself. First, the person whose fortune is to be read mixes the cards. In this way, their energy passes into the cards, allowing for a clear and precise reading. Then the cards are placed one at a time by the fortune teller onto the prediction board. Each card carries a part of the personalized fortune. When all the cards are laid out, they will tell a fortune in the 6 areas of life: love, business, path, future, past, and home. Pressman's games people play together. Okay, do we even have a copyright? I don't see a copyright date on this. Let's go in. Crash, rattle, bang. All right, here's the board, and here are the cards. Let's see how much of this board I can get on here. All right, Socrates, you gotta move, buddy. You gotta move, buddy. All right, well, I can't get the whole board, but I can move the board so we can see. So we've got here business, home, path, love, future, past. Then we have this grid with 3 spaces under each column, and there's a star at different places here. Then we have woman and man. So let's go to the instructions, and then here are the cards. And you got to get them. I mean, they don't have to be lined up when you start, because obviously you can tell which side the holes are on and switch them around. But these cards have holes along the side, so you can see when you put one in a position, a star shows through, and that's the keyword that you read. So let me get them lined up again, because you know me. What do you know about me? They got to be lined up. My Virgo Mercury likes things neat, in order, lined up, filed, all that kind of shit. Okay, here's some. And it's very easy to tell if you have cards that are not lined up, because you won't be able to see through when they're all put together. Something's off. There it is. There's another one. Oh. Bear with me, my friends. You know what a freak I am about this. Okay. Ta-da! I can see through the hole. I can see you through the holes. That makes me happy. So we have them like this, and we shuffle them like that. All right. Oh, and then we have ones that are hiding. Okay. The Fortune Teller instructions for 1 or more participants ages 12 to adult. Setup: the fortune teller sits opposite the person whose fortune will be read. So there's the teller and the participant, and places the prediction board between them so it's readable to the teller. The participant is asked to shuffle the cards, keeping the holes on the cards on the left side at all times. See, they like it neat too. While shuffling, the participant should keep his mind and body relaxed, thus allowing his energy to flow through to the cards. The participant hands the cards face down back to the teller. Then the teller turns over the top cards and places it face up with the holes on the left side on the number 1 position of the home column. That's okay. Turns over the top card, places it face up with the holes on the left side on the number 1 position of the home column, which is right here. Then the teller places a card on the number 2 position, then the number 3, a star will appear. The teller then studies the 3 messages and interprets the meanings to the participant. Read the special note at the end. If the participant would like to have one card changed, another card can be placed over that message to help clarify it. However, this can only be done to 1 card per category. If the fortune teller appears alongside a star, it means that all unfavorable messages in this column are canceled out. This card should never be covered with another card. If the fortune teller appears twice, the participant is extremely lucky. Once a column is completed, the fortune teller places a card face down in the picture area number 4, which is up here. That's above the name of the column being read. The fortune teller continues to place cards down one at a time until a card with a word on the back appears. This word will bear special significance to the participant and can be related to the other messages in the column by the fortune teller. Okay, wait. Once a column is completed, yes. When the column has been read, the fortune teller goes on to the next column. Never shuffle the cards while a reading is in progress. A quick read. While it is preferable to read each column in succession starting at home, a quick reading can be given for any column if desired. So interesting that they have it starting at home, but business is the one on this side. Okay. Quick read. While it's preferable to read each column in succession starting at home, a quick reading can be given for any column. Solo, perform the reading as directed, but concentrate about your own past, present, and future, your desires and ambitions, and other personal secrets to apply the reading to yourself. Long distance fortune telling. You can perform a reading for someone else even if they aren't there with you. Note, in order for the fortune teller system to be used most effectively, a person's fortune should not be read more than once a day. Only the first reading is the valid reading. Well, I was just saying this in a review the other day. When you get your answer, stop asking. If you are browbeating your cards because you're not getting the answer that you want, they will browbeat you back. They will fuck with you mercilessly. They will cough up all your worst fears. If you are asking about something and you get a favorable reading, and you decide that, okay, I need to keep asking because I constantly need reassurance, and you're constantly asking again, you will see all your worst fears come up in that reading. And then it's like, oh no, but they said everything was going to be okay. And their response to that is, and you didn't believe us. So, what the hell? Let's play. All right, fair warning. The 6 columns. Home refers to the participant's home life, family, relatives, and other people. Duh. Business refers to business, path, love. The final message. Okay, a special note. Wait, the final message. When all the columns have been read, the fortune teller places cards one at a time face down on the man area if it's a man, or the woman area until a card with a message on the back appears. Only the participant can interpret this secret personal message. Special note, the more the fortune teller can embellish the reading, the more exciting it will be, and that's easy to do. For instance, say the fortune teller is reading the home column and the first 3 messages are energy, security, and open. The fortune teller might say, at this time there appears to be a special energy going on in your home life. Maybe it's a physical energy or an emotional energy. This energy may have something to do with security, the security of yourself or someone else in the home, or maybe security between people in the home. Another key thing going on in the home right now is a special kind of openness. Perhaps you or someone else is starting to reveal something or a new side of themselves. The fortune teller can then similarly relate the 4th message to the other 3. Okay. New Brunswick, New Jersey. All right. So I am going to, they talk about starting with home, but they talk about that like it's here and then you go through each thing. I'm going to start at the left and go to the right because it's weird. Do you do it all the way here and go to business? Do you do home and then business and go here? We're going to start at the left and go to the right. Do you hear me? Okay. And what I'm going to ask about, I'm going to put it up here because the last card you take is the one up here. So we're going to deal with this grid first, and then I'll move it down so you can see what happens up there. Are you ready? There we go. And I don't even have room for my Fire of Azrael. and all that. So it's not here, but I am uncorking my water. And you know what? I am going to fire up some Fire of Azrael. Be right back. Okay. I didn't set this up in the beginning because I thought the board was going to take up like the entire space, but it only ends up taking up, maybe less room than the Russian Roma deck does. So, ancestors and allies, guides and guardians, I offer you fresh water. Please come in. Please bring in your wisdom, your information. We are open to receiving. And I would like to offer the Fire of Azrael. Become a true vessel, please, of the voice of spirit. I'll show you that these cards, do you see how they're upside down? They're set up so you flip them this way. So they want you to keep the holes on the same side, so they flip vertically. All right. I would like to ask about our country. Because, this is a big detailed reading. And I'm going to go through the whole thing. Why not? What else are you doing? You got something going on? I don't. Here we go. All right. So I would like to ask about our country. I would like to ask about politics. Please allow my mind to stretch to let these messages come through. Please, 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 please. They're telling me that that's the last one and that I want to do a couple of cut shuffles. Okay, one more. All right, so we're starting with business. We get appreciation, accusation, illness. Okay, the business of running this country, the business of government in this country. So we have appreciation, maybe, an appreciation of what the job entails, that people are starting to maybe get an idea that this job ain't so easy. When Trump was campaigning, it was like, we need to get the politicians out of politics and let ordinary people do it. Well, ordinary people don't know the fucking job, especially an idiot like Donald John Trump. And yes, I am being disrespectful to him. Whether he's sick or not, this man has not earned respect. So he's not going to get it from me. Sorry. And you know what? This is karma, folks. This is karma coming at him. He has courted this disease. It has come to get him. This is karma. I don't feel sorry for people living their karma. This is life. We all go through it, right? And someone as privileged as him that decides he's going to flout it, this is it. So I think we're getting an appreciation that there's more to be done to this job, that somebody that is doing this job needs to know the business and having an appreciation of what that business entails. Then we have accusation coming down here. So we have accusation of, all of the corruption, all of the things that he's done, all of the crimes he's committed, all of the people that have died under his watch. We certainly have accusation going on there. And then we have illness at the bottom. All right. Now, at the top, you lay cards down face down until you get a special word. Well, we got the special word on the first one, and that word is fulfillment. So this is fulfillment of karmic promise. When you do these behaviors, you reap the rewards of those. And this is what's been reaped here. Karma is ripened and fulfilling itself. Next category is home. So our country itself. Pitfall, loss, fortune teller. Oh, thank God. Okay, so pitfall. Yeah. What was the pitfall here? People thinking that we can play fast and loose and throw a monkey wrench into the White House like that, and it's going to benefit everybody because he's not a politician. Well, first of all, he was a crook. But even if we put just a regular person in there without knowledge of the job, we're going to have a hard time. Pitfalls in this country are complacency, our internalized, our systemic corruption, through politics, the money in politics, needing to overturn Citizens United. On the home front, we've had many pitfalls here. And have we fallen in the pit? Oh, hell yes, we have. We have fallen in the pit of people who don't believe in science, of people who don't believe in education. So, yeah, pitfall. Loss. We have suffered great loss in this country. Over 200,000 deaths due to COVID because of inaction. But then we get the fortune teller down here, which says that all negative things have been mitigated. So that's telling me that on the home front in this country, we are going to survive. We are going to come back. That's good news. Now let's get our special message. Conflict. No shit. This is turning out a lot less fun than I thought it was going to. Or more fun, depending on how you look at it. It is kind of fun. Okay, the next category is path. So this talks about how we're going forward. We have improvement. We have great joy. And we have progress. Oh my God. Okay, so the path forward. Things are going to be improving. Great joy. No, that's not great joy. It's development. Okay, improve. You got to make sure that they're centered in the square. So that's where the star is under development. Improvement, development, progress. So this is looking like a wake-up call. This is looking like things are going to turn a bit of a corner. I really have a strong sense that the GOP sees the writing on the wall, and they're going to take this opportunity to get Trump out of the way, to get him out of the campaigning, to say that he's ill and he can no longer go on, and possibly even to put Pence in place before his term is over so that he can pardon. Yeah. So there's a lot of things in the works. I know that. Development says that things are going to continue developing. We're not anywhere near the full exposition of what we're going to be going through here, and we're not going to know until we get there. But that's just saying there's a lot in development right now. There are ideas flying all over the place. Believe me, the Democrats are also looking at how do we take advantage of this situation and trying to steel themselves against any moves that the GOP may pull. And there are plenty of moves they're going to try to pull. That's just my sense. Progress. That's the best news right there. It says that we progress forward and we move forward from this time rather than backwards. And I like the idea of progressive, And the next card up is the one with the keyword. So responsibility is there. So yes, we have got to have someone take responsibility for this country and move it the fuck forward. So yeah, responsibility is key here. Next category is love, or next column is love. In the winter, overindulgence, good news. Okay, everybody. So love, I mean, I'm interpreting that, considering what we're talking about, like politically here. I'm going to interpret that in the people of this country. How do we survive this? How do we help ourselves feel better? What do we do to take care of ourselves? This is like self-love. So in the winter, which, winter's coming down sooner than we expected, isn't it? I have a feeling we're going to have a tough winter. But all right, the sense that I'm getting is come winter, which means after the winter solstice is when winter starts, that's when things are going to start being resolved, is in the winter. We get some love in the winter. So possibly that's the resolution of the election. I don't know. Overindulgence, holy shit, yeah. How do we show ourselves love right now? We're just, I can tell you what I'm doing. I bought a giant bag of, tiny bite-sized candy bars the other night, and we have been slamming, sugar slamming. It's my worst problem. It is an addiction. And when the stress hits, I went out and bought that bag, and I mean, my husband and I have just been indulging. So overindulgence, though, says reel it back. It's not showing yourself a lot of love when you're overdoing it and impacting your health. And I've been in a lot of pain because of it, because when you eat sugar, glucose in your system, every molecule of glucose holds on to 2 molecules of water. So inflammation. I retain water, there's inflammation, my pain levels go sky high. So there is an instant repercussion, and I do pay for it, and I still indulge. We'll rein it back in soon. And then good news. So in the winter, good news. I'm going to hang my hat on that, folks. Up here, we have change. And wait, there is one category that you don't. And, we could change a card in any of these. And I haven't chosen to do that, so we're just going to let it go. Once a column is completed, fortune teller continues to place cards down until a card with a blah, blah, blah. I thought there was one of these columns that didn't get a top card. 6, the past. Okay. The fortune teller tells the participant the past is history and therefore cannot be changed. The fortune teller places a card only on the 1, 2, and 3 positions, as in the other columns. However, no card can be changed and no cards are placed at the top of the column. That's the past column. Aye. So change. Yay. We need change. Yes. All right. Next column is the future. Effort. No. Guardian angel. Future says guardian angel, promotion, enlightenment. Oh, thank you, guardian angels, for watching over us. And they're telling me, yes, we have this. We are watching. This is the natural order of things. This is karma, folks. We are living our own karma. We are living the karma of our complacency. We are living the karma of not seeing the writing on the wall as far as corruption in politics and letting it fucking happen, and being so complacent that, I don't need to vote. Everybody else has got that handled. I'm not involved in politics. This is the karma that we're living right now. But the guardian angels are there. They're watching out for us. Say your prayers. Do your devotions. Promotion. Okay. So promotion in the future. The sense that I'm getting is somebody new in the office of the president, somebody being promoted to that office. That could be Pence. That could be Pence. And they could run him as a candidate. We will see. I don't know. Enlightenment. Let's see here. So enlightenment is a good thing. And, the thing that I'm looking for here is awareness, that people have the veil torn away from their eyes and come to awareness. And I think that's happening like a lot around the country now that, the news of him having COVID, that a lot of his followers that have been refusing to wear masks and things, there's a shocking wake up going to any of them that are capable of waking up. I think a whole lot of other ones are going to say it's a hoax, but why would he perpetrate a hoax on them? Why would he do that to them? So there's a lot of cognitive dissonance going on. That's for damn sure. Progress comes up at the top there too. So we move forward. That's certainly good news. Now, the past. Mistrust, contentment, and rest. Oh, what in the past is coming up to bite us in the ass now? Mistrust of government, mistrust of the system, mistrust that has been sown in the system, mistrust that he has sown about the election's going to be a hoax, it's going to be a fake, it's going to be corrupted, it's going to be, what's the word he's been using, rigged. I mean, it is rigged, and the GOP has done it with all their gerrymandering, but now he's using that to sow mistrust in the system so people won't vote. Contentment, that's our complacency, that things have been good enough in this country that we can be complacent and sit back. So that's bitten us in the ass. And then rest. Yeah, we've just been sitting on our fat asses for so long, not looking at the crumbling infrastructure, not looking at the things that really need addressing. Okay. Down at the bottom, a special message for man, woman. Let's do one for both. For women, blessing. For man, put to test. Okay. So, blessing. Women rising up. Women feeling empowered. Women feeling the power of action that we take. Taking government into our hands. It sounds like the Rose Garden was a bad place for people to be gathering without masks. I'm actually hoping that the nominee also comes down with COVID, so we can just put this to rest for the sake of the country, for the sake of the country's women. The only thing I'm wishing on them is their own karma, which is it's not in my power to wish it. It's not in your power to wish it. It's not in your power to stop it. Karma is karma is karma. It is the equal and opposite reaction of every action. It's the law of the universe, folks. You don't get out of your karma. Period. None of us. Then over here for the men, we have put to test. So men are going to be put to the test here of how capable are you of change? How capable are you of changing, of becoming enlightened, of starting to work for the greater good, of becoming a feminist? That's the test. How capable are you of admitting to your own trauma and looking at the impact of that and moving towards your healing? So, there we have it, folks. There's the fortune teller. What a game, huh? It's an excellent game. It's a fabulous game. I haven't pulled it out in a while because I keep it kind of like tucked back on my shelf to where it's hard to get to. But it's a good one. And I think I'm going to keep it a little more accessible from here on out. This would actually be fun to do, like, kind of weekly readings on. Because what the hell? And I mean, the fact that it's a fortune teller thing makes it less susceptible to interpretation or just kind of going duh. But I mean, what a great thing. I'm trying to remember where I got it. I'm sure it was probably like on a sale rack or something. Might have been at Spencer's, something like that. But look at her. Isn't she lovely? Hi, sweetheart. Do I look like her a little bit, maybe? She kind of got my nose. It's not crooked enough. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that you are taking care of yourself through the times that we're going through. I hope you're taking care of your health. I hope you're taking care of your mental health. I hope you're not overindulging. I hope you are enjoying the season that we're in. I hope you are loving each other, you and your families. I hope you are wearing a mask. I hope you are washing your hands. I hope you are voting. I hope you're staying safe. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. You can send me a gift deck below if you'd like to, or a donation. If you send me a gift deck, I'll do a reading for you and shout you out on my video of unboxing that deck. So anyhow, I hope that was enjoyable. I will see you tomorrow for another unboxing. I'll see you Wednesday for a live stream. Until then, this is Luna, the Zen Witch. Blessed be.